we'll see if these Gulf states react. I want to bring in a deep dive right now with Rebecca Heinrich, Hudson Institute Senior Fellow, retired Vice Admiral Robert Harward, former Deputy Commander of U.S. CENTCOM. Great to have you both on today. This is what we hear, reports from Reuters right now. The ship owners in the Strait are saying that Iran is demanding they seek permission first to travel. Bottom line, Rebecca, the bottleneck is still in place, at least it appears right now.
The bottleneck is still in place, Bill, and I really think that what all of this is about, this potential ceasefire, is about the United States now saying that we are going to pause our major combat operations, and that's because that is in part what our European allies have wanted in order for them to begin escorting ships through the Strait. What we need to do is have other nations confident and these insurance companies confident, and if they have escorts through these naval warships escorting oil through the Strait, that's what we need to get the Strait open. And so I think that, Bill, that's what really this is all about. I would expect a flurry of diplomatic activity. You saw NATO Secretary Rutte is in town, is going to be talking with the United States officials, and so I would expect a lot of pressure now to get other countries pushing through the Strait to get that oil flowing.
Admiral, you're a man of the sea. What do you think?
I think Rebecca's got it right. But also, as the president said earlier, come get your oil and take it. Well, now the Straits are over. Move your oil. Move as much as you can. Let's get back in business, so to speak. And this condition that Iran has to allow each ship, which is one of their negotiating ploys, is inexcusable. Move your oil. Do it. Agree to the ceasefire and move forward. So I say let's get going. Get the oil going.
Okay, Rebecca, this is what the president said earlier. He said we'll be loading up with supplies of all kinds and just hanging around in order to make sure that everything goes well, meaning the military. I feel confident that it will. Just like we're experiencing in the U.S., this could be the golden age of the Middle East. I consider this right now, Rebecca, to be touch and go. Ceasefires in the Middle East, they have always been, they have that nature to them. I think this is no different right now.
Right. Well, the thing to keep in mind, though, is that we are in the driver's seat. We have all of the military advantage. And the Iranians are completely on their back foot. It's a rump IRGC regime that's still in place. But we have taken out their Air Force, taken out their Navy, most of their launchers, most of their air defenses, over 1,000 of their IRGC and Basij commanders, scientists that have been working on their nuclear program. So they're not in a position to make demands on the United States. And the United States is not removing any of our military forces that are in the region, which, by the way, is one of the demands, the public demands of Iran at this point. So we're not moving, and we are still in the driver's seat.
All right, Admiral, Jack Keane told us, the general told us last hour, he wanted the military action to continue. What do you think about that? Did you?
Well, that option's on the table. I think they were in extremis. That's the whole reason we're at the table now, and they wanted this pause. The regime was in extremis. It was coming on to their death legs, so they needed time. So continuing may have been productive, but it doesn't matter because time is on our side. And like Rebecca said, we're in the driver's seat. More forces that were deployed have yet to arrive. So at the end and during this ceasefire, we'll be in even a stronger position. They continue to be in a very weak position. And what's not clear, Bill, what's happening inside Iran? Where are the people? You know, the president said help is on the way. Well, the help is there and it's going to work. What's the internal dynamics, which I think is still the wild card, and with additional military power, as the general said, it could be the tipping point.
Okay, Admiral, to both of you now, if this meeting takes place in Islamabad, we don't know if the vice president's going, maybe he will, maybe he won't. Rebecca, can you forecast what may or may not come of those talks?
No, it's hard to forecast here. I mean, clearly the military operational part of the United States has been successful. But if the vice president is going to be the one now kind of the face of ending the war on terms that are politically good for the United States, that's an extremely tall order. The only way I think that the Iranians can claim any kind of victory at all at this point is if they have control of the Strait. If they are charging passage of the Strait, that is unacceptable for the United States. sanctions. And remember, China still backs Iran. So big picture, geopolitically, the United States must find intolerable for Iran, because that means China, to have control of 20% of global oil going through that Strait of Hormuz.
Oh, Admiral, I don't mean to keep you short on this. Just give me a quick answer on that. I just wonder if we're still in the same situation we are now, 24 hours from now.
Without a doubt.
All bets off.
Yeah, his history, tell me one negotiations that worked out well with the Iranians. It doesn't exist. It's a unicorn.
Okay.
I project this will be the same.
All right. Thanks to both of you and Rebecca. Admiral Robert Harward, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Thanks.